This is the Daily Market Comment at xm.com by Rafi Boyadjian. I'm Cristina Marujos. Crude oil prices moderated slightly on Tuesday as the United States and Japan pledged to release their country's oil reserves if needed. Both Brent and WTI oil jumped by about 15% on Monday after Saudi Arabia's crude oil processing facilities were attacked in drone and missile strikes. Houthi rebels in neighboring Yemen have claimed responsibility for the attacks, which wiped out 50% of Saudi Arabia's oil output, sending prices spiraling upwards. Brent and WTI were last trading around 1% lower, while gold also retreated as demand for safe havens eased. However, risk sentiment remained fragile and stocks were unable to regain their positive footing following last week's global rally. U.S. stock futures were also in the red, suggesting some caution ahead of the Federal Reserve's policy decision on Wednesday. The Fed is widely expected to cut its benchmark rate by 25 basis points tomorrow, but investors have been unwinding some of their more bearish bets in recent days. Treasury yields have rebounded sharply as a result, with the 10-year yield climbing above 1.8% and lifting the U.S. currency, which reached a one-month high earlier today. Further helping sentiment towards the greenback was news that the U.S. and Japan have reached an agreement on a limited trade deal. The announcement comes just days before U.S. and Chinese negotiators are due to start preparatory talks for high-level discussions in early October. Any additional easing in trade tensions in the coming weeks could exacerbate the dollar's advances if the Fed fails to lay out a clear path of falling interest rates at its meeting tomorrow. One central bank that hasn't held back in adopting a dovish stance is the Reserve Bank of Australia. Expectations of a rate cut in October or November got a boost after the minutes of the RBA's September meeting kept the door firmly open for another cut in the upcoming meetings. Although there was little new in the minutes, policymakers' overly gloomy portrayal of the global and domestic economy caught investors off guard, driving the Australian dollar about 0.3% lower versus its U.S. counterpart. Thank you for watching the Daily Market Comment at xm.com.